We get it. Distractions happen. That's why we designed the fully electric, full-sized Volvo EX90 with the latest technology to keep you and those around you safe. Its two-sensor driver understanding system is designed to prevent distractions and help you stay focused. Reserve your Volvo EX90 today. Learn more at volvocars.com/US.
Well, the one thing that kind of scares me, and we talked about this as a good thing earlier with Quinn being prepared with the offensive line, is that these are like make or break years for both Abdullah and Ebron. So I'm just I hope that doesn't force him, because you know how New England's been in love with their tight ends. I hope that just doesn't force him to pull the trigger on a tight end, because he knows that more than likely they're not going to bring Ebron back next year.
Yeah, unless you know that Ebron is what he is, and you need to upgrade, long term.
Yeah.
That's the only way I see them taking a guy in the second round. But if you think he's either going to be good or you're just going to live without him after this year, no matter what, if you look at my Sims recently, I've been getting George Kittle in the 4th or 5th round. I love that kid Michael Roberts. He's 6'7" and has monster hands from Toledo, in the 5th, 6th round. Those are the kind of guys I'd like to see. Jake Butt, yeah, he's been moving up, man. He's not only is he hurt, but you got to spend a 3rd rounder to get him, basically, from what I hear and in the draft Sims. That's almost a little rich for me now. I'm starting to back off him just because I love the player, but if I got to wait a half a year and spend a 3rd rounder, I don't know.
Well, that's the thing is, they didn't, obviously, tight end is pretty thin. I think they only have Ebron and Clay Harbor on the roster right now, so they're going to have to address it because they haven't signed anybody.
Yeah, Darren Fells was the other free agent pickup, but he's mostly a blocker, but I heard Caldwell talk about that he can catch the football more than people think, and he's a former basketball player, so I think they see something in him that they want to try to get more out of him, but he's a role player at best, basically. So you do need somebody else that can make him pay in the red zone, as well as, you're not going to find a guy like Ebron with his potential unless you take a high pick, but he's just not living up, which is the problem. He needs to be an 8 touchdown guy and a guy that defenses have to plan for, and he's not.
Right, and I think that falls on Mayhew because being drafted where he got drafted.
Yeah.
I think it was Derry that said that the other day, is that not Ebron's fault he got drafted 10th.
Yep. No, I agree, but I don't know. It's just I kind of still root for the guy, and I see flashes, but if he doesn't take a big leap this year, I'm ready to just move on.
I think so, because, at this point, you give a guy, what would this be, his 4th year, 3rd year, 4th year? You kind of, like you said, he is what he is. How much better is he really going to get? And, for me, the only difference in that, mindset would be is that he has all the physical skills. For Ebron, it's mostly just mental. You know what I mean? He's got the physical tools to be, what you want, but is he ever going to, put it all together? Is he ever going to want to be as good as he says he is?
Yeah. Yep. That's a perfect way to describe it, man, no doubt. So I think, one tight end or 2 has to happen. It's just at what point are they going to do it?